What if I told you that the next quarter you find could be worth thousands of dollars? That's right. While most of us toss quarters around like they're just pocket change, some of them are worth far more than their face value. Certain quarters are rare, have minting errors, or feature unique designs that can make them worth a small fortune. Stick around as we reveal the 10 US quarters you should never spend, because they might just change your financial future. And before we dive into this treasure hunt, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss out on more deep dives into rare coins and collectibles. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. First up, let's talk about the 1932 D Washington quarter, a coin that's considered a holy grail for collectors. Minted in the first year of the Washington Quarter series, the D mint mark tells you it was made at the Denver Mint, and it's incredibly rare. With a very low mintage, high-grade versions of this coin can sell for up to $12,000. If you find one, don't let it slip through your fingers. Next, there's the 1950 D Washington Quarter. This sleeper coin is one that's easy to overlook, but it could be worth as much as $3,500. It's rare in higher grades, and only a few were struck with that D mint mark. Collectors love this one for its unique characteristics, so if you spot one, hold on to it tight. Now, let's talk about the 1970 S-proof quarter. Unlike regular circulation coins, proof coins are specially struck with a higher level of detail. With its polished, mirrored finish, a pristine example can fetch $50 or more, definitely worth more than its face value. It's a great example of how even a seemingly ordinary coin can be worth so much more if it's part of a special edition. Then there's the 1937 Washington Quarter, which might not catch your eye right away, but it's one of the rarer issues from the early years of the series. In top condition, this coin can fetch up to $2,000 at auction. Be sure to carefully check your pre-1960 quarters. You might be sitting on a valuable piece of history. If you're sorting through your state quarters from the late 1990s, keep an eye out for the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter, especially the ones with the doubled die error. This error causes the design, particularly the tree, to appear doubled. It's rare, but these quarters can be worth up to $200, making them a hidden gem if you find one. Now, let's go back to 1964. The 1964 silver quarter is a classic. These quarters are made from 90% silver, so their value is tied to the fluctuating silver market. In raw form, you can expect to get around $5 to $10 for one, but that value can shoot up depending on the price of silver. It's definitely worth holding on to these if you have them in your collection. Another coin you might want to look for is the 1976 Bicentennial Quarter, created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the United States. While most of these are worth just their face value, there are some special edition versions with rare mint marks or unique errors that could bring in up to $50. Proof versions can also be quite valuable, so make sure to double-check any high-grade examples. Next is the 1965 to 1967 clad quarter with a D/D over mint mark error, a rare minting mistake where the D mint mark was struck over another D mint mark. These coins are extremely rare, and a well-preserved one could be worth up to $1,000. If you find one of these in circulation, it's definitely worth keeping. Then we have the 1932 S Washington Quarter, another key date in the Washington Quarter series. With a very low mintage, this coin is highly sought after, and a well-preserved version can fetch around $20,000 at auction. If you find one of these, do your research before you think about spending it. Finally, keep an eye out for the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter, particularly those with the extra leaf error. Some of these quarters were struck with an additional leaf on the ear of corn in the design, and these errors can fetch up to $2,000 depending on the condition. If you're sorting through rolls from the early 2000s, this one could be the treasure you've been waiting for. These 10 quarters prove that coins are far more than just pocket change. They're miniature pieces of history, and some are worth thousands of dollars. You might have one of these rare finds hiding in your wallet or change jar right now, so don't spend it without checking its value. If you enjoyed this treasure hunt through the world of rare quarters, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our future deep dives into valuable coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.